Chance's startling information, Mariah's world collapses. According to Thursday, January 30th spoilers for The Young and the Restless, the Newmans will have to cope with the fallout from Ian Ward's hostage-taking spree at the ranch. Now that 2 people have been shot, an EMT will come to the scene and evaluate the situation. Before being shot himself, Ian shot Victor Newman, but who will live? Victor will undoubtedly survive his impending hospital stay because he isn't quitting the show. Will Ian, on the other hand, suffer a terrible destiny as his story arc draws to a close? Mariah Copeland will have more grounds to be concerned about Tessa Porter and Aria Porter Copeland if Ian is unable to attend. Deep down, Mariah is certain that Ian is too responsible for her missing wife and daughter, despite her hope that there may be another explanation. Since returning to Genoa City, Ian has uttered many lies, although he denied stealing Tessa and Aria. In Thursday's YNR episode, Mariah's entire world will be upended, and she may discover Ian is dead or at the very least in a coma. Mariah wanted Ian to disappear from the world, but she didn't want it to happen until Aria and Tessa were located. If Mariah discovers that Ian has taken Tessa and Aria's location to the grave, she might become even more alarmed. Naturally, there is a chance that someone else is responsible for the kidnapping of Aria and Tessa, but if Ian did take them somewhere, then the most straightforward explanation might be correct. Tessa might try to warn Mariah of their whereabouts or plan an escape with Aria, regardless of the mess they find themselves in. Mariah will wish for a family reunion as soon as possible, no matter what. He will look into the recent altercation between Ian and the Newman clan with Chance Chancellor. We'll provide you with more forecasts on all the major news that lies ahead as Chance gathers witness stories and eventually uncovers a startling reality. On the way out, Ian may attempt to hold Claire Newman and the other Newmans responsible for Jordan's death, even if he doesn't make it out alive. Will Ian press Chance to ensure Jordan receives justice? In any case, according to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Chance will be looking for updates on all the crazy Newman family turmoil, so keep checking back. The Young and the Restless, YNR, spoilers for Thursday, January 30th, promise an action-packed episode as the Newmans face the fallout from Ian Ward's, Ray-wise, reign of terror at the ranch. With 2 gunshot victims and multiple lives hanging in the balance, Genoa City is set for another day of shocking revelations and emotional upheaval. As the chaos subsides, emergency responders rush onto the scene, their sirens piercing the tense atmosphere. Paramedics immediately assess the situation, prioritizing the wounded. Victor Newman, Eric Braden, the indomitable patriarch of the Newman family, clings to consciousness despite his injuries. He winces as a paramedic applies pressure to his wound, but his eyes remain sharp, filled with the unyielding determination that has defined him for decades. Ian Ward, on the other hand, lies motionless on the ground, blood pooling beneath him. The self-proclaimed mastermind of manipulation and deception may have finally met his match. The question on everyone's mind is, will he survive? Victor's fate, a legendary fighter. Victor has faced death numerous times, but the Newman patriarch is not one to succumb easily. As he's lifted onto a stretcher, his family rallies around him. Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, holds his hand, her grip firm despite the fear in her eyes. Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, exchange worried glances, knowing their father's strength but also understanding that even the great Victor Newman has limits. The doctors at Genoa City Memorial Hospital waste no time in stabilizing Victor, and soon, he's in surgery. As the hours tick by, the Newman family braces themselves for updates. They know he will fight, he always does, but will this be the battle that finally takes him down? Ian Ward's uncertain future. Meanwhile, Ian Ward remains in critical condition. The bullet wound has left him unconscious, and the doctors are unsure if he will ever wake up again. His reputation as a master manipulator makes many wary. Can they trust that he won't find a way to rise again? The Newmans certainly hope this is the end of the road for him, but they also fear the possibility that he took secrets to the grave. For Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, Ian's potential demise is both a relief and a nightmare. She has long despised the man who has wreaked havoc on her life, but now she faces a harrowing reality. If Ian dies, does that mean he took the whereabouts of Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and Aria Porter Copeland, Maddie and Millie Engel, with him? Mariah's growing desperation. Mariah's heart pounds as she processes the events of the night. She had hoped against hope that Ian wasn't responsible for her missing wife and daughter, but deep down, she feared the worst. The thought that Ian could have taken them, hidden them away as part of some twisted game, was unbearable. Now, as Ian lies motionless, Mariah's panic skyrockets. If he was the one who kidnapped them, and he dies before revealing their location, how will she ever find them? What if they are trapped somewhere, waiting for her to rescue them, and time is running out? The uncertainty is crushing. Determined to get answers, Mariah rushes to the hospital, demanding updates on Ian's condition. "You have to wake him up," she pleads with the doctors. "I need to know where my family is." Tessa's possible escape plan. While Mariah is consumed with worry, Tessa may be plotting her own escape. If Ian did take Tessa and Arya, it's likely he had a plan in place. But Tessa is no damsel in distress, she's a fighter, and when it comes to protecting Arya, she will do whatever it takes. Perhaps Ian underestimated Tessa's resilience. Maybe he assumed she would stay silent and obedient, too afraid to make a move. But Tessa knows Mariah will never stop looking for them. She just needs to find a way to leave a clue, to let Mariah know where they are. One way or another, Tessa's priority is keeping Arya safe. If there's a chance to escape, she'll take it. Chance Chancellor's investigation. With the dust settling at the ranch, Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, steps in to investigate. He interviews the witnesses, piecing together the chain of events that led to the gunfight. The Newmans are adamant that Ian was the aggressor, but Chance knows there may be more to the story. As Chance delves deeper, he uncovers a shocking twist, one that could change everything. While Ian is a known liar, manipulator, and criminal, what if he wasn't the only one involved? What if there's someone else pulling the strings? One name that keeps surfacing is Jordan, Colleen Zank, the ruthless woman who had her own vendetta against the Newmans. Though presumed dead, whispers suggest that she might have orchestrated something even from beyond the grave. Could Ian have been her pawn? Could she have had a contingency plan in case Ian failed? Ian's last words and potential setup. If Ian regains consciousness even for just a moment, he might have one final trick up his sleeve. With his last breath, he could implicate Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, in Jordan's demise. Chance knows better than to take Ian at his word, but a statement like that could spark a whole new wave of chaos. Claire has worked hard to rebuild her life, but if Ian succeeds in planting seeds of doubt, will she be able to escape her past? The aftermath, what's next? As the Newman family grapples with the night's events, the stakes remain high. Victor will recover, but this ordeal has shaken even him. Nikki clings to him, fearing that one day, she may not be so lucky. Victoria and Nick vow to protect their family, knowing that danger always lurks just around the corner. Mariah refuses to give up on finding Tessa and Arya. If Ian did take them, she won't rest until she gets answers. But if he didn't, if someone else is responsible, then she's back at square one, with no leads and no idea who to trust. Chance, meanwhile, won't stop digging. Ian Ward may be down, but the mystery is far from over. And if there's one thing he's learned, it's that in Genoa City, secrets never stay buried for long. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless for more twists and turns as the drama continues to unfold.